fool around and get sick and can't go to work. You have no choice but to depend upon God. But I'm here to tell you he'll make a way out of nowhere. I'm here to tell you he'll put money in your pocket you didn't think you had. I'm here to tell you somebody will come by with something that he trusts in the Lord with all my heart. Lean not to your own understanding. Our own understanding is messed up. But thank God that he's able. For 25, for whoever desires to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake, not for your own sake, not so you can be the big deal, not so you can be the big wheel, not so you can get your name on the cornerstone, not so you can get your name on the program, not that they can say, well, look what he or she did, but no, for his sake, we'll find it. The possibility of losing their lives was very real for the disciples as well as for Jesus. Real discipleship implies real commitment, pledging our whole existence to his service. And you got to be careful, y'all, because people will say they're following God but get mad at the church and stop coming. They say they trust in God but things don't go their way. Lord have mercy. They'll go to another church and mess that one up. When they go where they want to go so they can do what they want to do. But if you're a true follower of God, if you're a true follower of God, you wait till he calls your name. You wait on him and be of good courage and understand that he may not come when we want him. I wish I had two people that would say he's always on time. Has he been on time for you? Has he been on time for you? Yeah. Thank God he's been on time for me. How can I tell the creator of time what time to come see about me? If we try to save our physical life from death, pain, or discomfort, we may risk losing eternal life. If we protect ourselves from the pain God calls us to suffer, we begin to die spiritually and emotionally. Our lives turn inward. And we lose our intended purpose. If it had not been for pain and suffering, some of us would not be in the house of God today. But I'm glad for the things that we went through. When we give our life in service to Christ, we discover the real purpose of living. The real purpose of living is not to gain all the possessions of the world, but the real purpose of living is to tell a dying world that God will make a way. Does anybody here know that he will make a way? Is anybody here that's tried him for themselves? A little boy one day, he was trying to pick up a rock. He said, Daddy, the rock is too heavy. And Father said, son, you can do it. The boy strained and tried, but he said, Daddy, this rock is too heavy. The father insisted, son, you can do it. He tried again. Daddy, the rock is too heavy. He says, son, you're not using all your strength. He said, Daddy, it's too heavy for me. The all of your strength. The little boy got mad, church. He said, Daddy, how can you tell me that I'm not using all my strength? The father looked at him and said, because you haven't asked me to help you. Is there anybody here finding out that living for Jesus gets a little heavy? All you got to do is say, Father, I need you right now. Father, will you help me lift this heavy load? Father, I need you. Has anybody called on him? Won't he help you lift it? Won't he help you tow it? Won't he help you pull it? Do you know him? Have you tried him? To follow Jesus means you're not depending on your own self. There was a time that he came through 42 generations because man couldn't get to heaven on his own. So he sent his only begotten son, wrapped in swaddling clothes, laid in a manger at the age of 30. Yeah, he had a cousin by the name of John. John was baptizing everybody. Cousin Jesus went down to see Cousin John. Y'all don't mind if I use my spiritual mind. He said, hey, John. John said, hey, Jesus. He said, I need to get baptized. I heard John say, you want me to baptize you when it's you who should baptize me. I heard Jesus say, you have to baptize me so the scripture will be fulfilled. Cousin John took Cousin Jesus, baptized him, and there was a rumbling up in heaven. I read in his word that the Lord said, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. And the dove ascended on his shoulder. And right about the church, he went around preaching. He went around healing the sick. He went around raising the dead. But you know, when you do right for the Lord, church folk get upset when you tell them where they're wrong. Folks are getting mad at you. And somebody said, we got to kill this Jesus. But they didn't know that was the main reason he came down in the first place. In the Garden of Gethsemane, he had a talk with the Father. Father, if it be thy will, let this cup pass from me. But nevertheless, can anybody say, nevertheless, I've been lied on, but nevertheless, I've been talked about, nevertheless, I've been mistreated, nevertheless, I've been misused and abused, but nevertheless, thy will be done. They took Jesus, whipped him all night long, put a crown of thorns upon his head, made him carry the cross up to Golgotha's hill. When he got to the hill, put nails in his hands, nails in his feet. But is there anybody here that can stand with me and say, hold on, Pastor, hold on 1 minute, you forgot one thing. What did I forget? When they made one mistake, and that's when they lifted